Within radio show out on Facebook Live. Out on Facebook Live. The Peace Within show. So thank you guys for coming. We have our world star. Would you all please stand? Smoke and Engineer, please stand. Did I butcher your name again? I did. Okay. You'll straighten me out later, I am sure. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, there are our World Star nominees for. They'll probably explain this later. For the award of being the best. What is that? Show your ride. You see that?
She also in the run for Miss Hot Atlanta.
Really? Miss Hot Atlanta? That's what it is. Smoke, you crazy, boy. You crazy. So World Star, our great nominees will come around. We'll be talking to you. You will hear them over the mic. We'll be asking you questions about your community. Please, tell them what you think. You will be live on my show, the Peace Within Radio Show, on next Tuesday. You will also be on World Star at some point. So please, handle yourselves accordingly and be honest. Be truthful about how we get our men back into our communities. Thank you.
The honors is being recorded for stream. Yeah. That's not. What's good with you, Q? Can't complain. Yeah. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a while. It's good to see you when Dog put your mark upon. I said, okay, downtown. Yeah. So you live in the area as well? Yeah. I live a little south of the airport. But matter of fact, not far from about 9 miles from here. How was the flight in? It was good. No issues. Yeah. I had every laugh when I said, hey, Dog, I ran to see y'all LVs at the Centennial. Hitman? Yeah. That joke got me crying. Yeah, he was supposed to try to come down, but he couldn't make it. Now, where is he now? He's in Maryland. He's still up there? Yeah, he's still up there. Oh, wow. Yeah, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm trying. Yeah, I got the radio show. You're trying to follow that guy right there. That's the man right there. Yeah. Hey, Henry. Yeah. All right. Who's trying to radio show? Facebook? Yeah. The Peace Within show. The Peace Within. That's what it is on Facebook? Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for us on Facebook right now, go to Facebook, go on your phones, and look up the Peace Within Show. The Peace Within Show, and you will see us up there, right there in the little block there. Just click on that, and please click like and share. Share it to your friends and family. Click like and share. That's the Peace Within Show, right on Facebook. All right?
Yes, sir. You sure? Yep. And you have lemonade? Sweet tea. Sweet tea. Okay, that's what
I'm going with lemonade, though.
Lemonade?
It's flowing through. It's gonna loop. It's gonna just keep looping.
So I need to play a video. How do I play that?
Stop it. Play the video. You can have it. He say he need to play it. When you need to play it, I mean, I can put it on whenever.
Okay. What you need to play at about 1935. Not 1940. No, man. All right.
Oh, no. Yeah. That's my coffee notes. Yeah. How you doing? Let me out.
Pete. Okay, Pete Smith. But you have a son that both names is pretty on there.
I didn't sign. I don't know if I'm supposed to.
Done this a million times.
What he's talking about?
Does B got your video straight, or is it easy to get to?
Yeah, it's easy to get to. Matter of fact, it's in front of these slides.
Because they don't have more
You'll see a blank screen. It's in front of it. It's right there. That's where it is.
It's actually that's the video, because the video didn't come on.
It depends on the plan.
No.
It depends on the plan. I think it's about. See that thing to young lady with the drink. That's all you need to grab and get your meal order. Okay. So what you pull it to
I'll take
but see,
One speech. Right hand side.
okay.
They know you. They've been in the workforce for a while.
them and make it
Come on, man. Your name. I think the guy's name is Henry Price. I gotta look at it again.
must be very.
You got the Bible out?
You ever heard of Josiah Henson?
I don't have that. I have get this one. Okay.
Walked out of slavery in Kentucky, walked up through Ohio, got on the ship, went across Lake Erie to Buffalo, crossed into Canada, came back west a little bit, created a community, made furniture, put it in front of Queen Victoria, and he was the basis for the character that Harriet Beecher Stowe created from Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Correct. So,
I'm the fifth generation down.
he puts everything on
And only a historian would appreciate that. Well, you set up shop in Canada.
correct. Reading plans, these are the reading plans. Yeah, I remember that name. You can go to all of them.
Up in Dresden, a little bit
And I do this on this app.
north and east of Detroit. We crossed into Detroit and Windsor, just a little north and east of that.
That young man, look, so much in that area. But see, this dude here,
He was born in slavery somewhere in Maryland. But that's where when he left, that's where he set up shop.
he said, he may not go eat anything. Right there, I'm running on the Holy Spirit.
Preached his last sermon when he was 93.
Now, what year was this on up to North Carolina in Greensboro yesterday?
Fought some revolutionaries.
Can I put it right here? Duke State and UNCG. He said, so I took him up there because I'm the father. And I got to look them coaches in the eye and tell them, this is what I want for my son. Because he ain't old enough to make any decisions yet. He said, but I had to come back up here because this is what God has me to do. He said, so I got him up there, got him squared away, turned him over to his coach. I laid down for an hour to turn around and do this. He said, now after I finish this, I'm gonna lay down for another hour or two, and I gotta go back.
Was that cornbread or Texas toast?
He said, but this is the assignment that God put me on. Young dude, very 4 years old, so remember that name, Harry Smith. 14 signed up now. 14 and 15,
So what's your year gets kicked back in? Where are you up next?
It depends. We're going to be charter here in He's from South Carolina. But he said all I had to do was leave them up there.
Camps and all that.
No way.
My regular season was regular school season.
Mentally, he's not ready to be on his own. He said, so I asked him,
I haven't been
you're the one that got
but
chosen
I just
to come up.
like if I had to choose between Savannah and Charleston.
He said, my son,
It's
he's
Charleston
two
every time,
seconds.
and not just because I got family.
I don't know. He said, that's
I
what
like Charleston better.
because it ain't nothing you did. It's the
I'm
faith
sure
of
he's
God.
holding me accountable on every decision.
I only did it.
Guys out there 6'8".
I only did it.
They ain't doing what you doing at 15. Just do that thing, man. It's real out and soft. That's it. So,
good? Right answer.
Yours, I guess.
That's mine.
You look good too. I should have got that.
Well, you get in trouble, bro.
I know, right? I look good.
You want to come out there? Let us
We got to do like things like mentorship. I was telling you about doing it. School starts. All the kids gravitated up to the screen. That's it. Those kids are like 8, 9. They were there waiting for it. All of them ended up at the screen. I do a visual.
Oh, they're essentially something that sort of wanted to do more.
Yeah.
give it a shot. Okay. Because something deep happened every year.
This is like you talking about that.
Really deep See, this is.
Sound like you need to get working cracking on a series.
Place that we go for this.
My wife had gotten a hold a long time ago. She used to be a
It's a
technology contractor related to Atlanta Public Schools.
So
And you probably remember Dr. Asa Hilliard. So he was African American Egyptologist. PBS had done a series on
it's funny because
very
ladies are
in the late 80s. I hate that we let that get away from us.
That's
This
Inaugural
was on VHS, but
it's a YouTube.
hate
It's
that we
streaming
let
from
that get away
YouTube.
from us.
Y'all go.
should have downloaded.
Yeah.
Whole nother story. Whole nother discussion.
Ma'am, meet and greet on Friday. That's it. Ma'am, come on Saturday morning and you do maybe 2, 3 classes and that's it. I said, so you like maybe 3 hours worth of stuff on a Saturday because y'all want to go shopping. And then you leave it on those I said, hey, y'all upset about that? I mean, you know,
So that's still there.
that's too low. I said, you sure? So, but we see the we get that.
That's a good place.
Sorry, I wanted y'all to do our meeting together. Right. We do everything together. We do a little devotion. That's something I'm going to Then we go eat together. Then we come back. On my way back, we'll stay in that together. I drove through the right there. 1 year, we was down there in a place called Hopefield. It's a state park. Oh, yeah. We came down there and said, y'all, we need to close this down and get it set up for us now. We like, it's late, right? Yeah, but you know, we was supposed to close it an hour ago. We still in that still first. They haven't get about this high. You know what I mean? Classes were over, but we were still in that talking and laughing and just having a good time. So we would get out there. We left out about midnight. They would just went outside and stood out there and talked. Wake up in the morning. They do spiritual. They do first year edition. You see this grade like we go straight in the class. Long real estate. Y'all break you feel like, hey, about 3 hours, somebody go do it. That's dripping a little bit of water. I'm still that straight. And then on Sunday, the same thing. Get up. We PT on Sunday. Get up. That was amazing. Go get together. And then you do a sermon there. We'll stay on.
You can even know the kids' attention with it. It's amazing. You know, how they generally feel about history. I always enjoyed it.
We could do it all weekend, but it was what body language be like that? Golf tournament. So that like this is when I finish with it, you know, when you jump out,
completely locked in.
Session, Sunday church, and you go home.
It's a lot of fish you got there, Doc. I hope they bring me some. I asked for it a while ago.
It's time to check out.
You ain't got yours yet?
But he kept me going the whole weekend. I'm like, tired.
Being
It
patient.
was a mountaintop experience.
Pete has an interesting job, son.
That's what we do.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We would always try to cut out that
story.
That Saturday afternoon. So it was like, look, schedule somewhere that's got good fish. That's gonna catch pretty much everybody, unless you don't want to do music. What is this? Do whatever.
So this is a camera, 360 camera. So what it does is I'm broadcasting live with it. If you have a phone or whatever, a smartphone, goes around 360 everything that's going on. So if I have my phone, I'm trying to bring it up.
They have
Bring
nothing
it up.
man.
Put her stuff, and that's what she started doing. I just be sitting over there. So I think people God, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I think God will be
You
pleased
had
if
white
we
and
spend a little time with
Right.
I was like, I bet Chef is mad at me or something. I don't know what I did.
Anybody that doesn't have food right now is waiting on fish.
It's not.
I think she ate a little bit of it.
If we get it, this nibble on the end, I don't know what happened.
What I'm trying to do is I got the brother.
You can use your phone and kind of see everything.
I want to record it. I want to do an audio devotion. I told 7 to 15 minutes. So I know some of y'all preachers. 7 to 15 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, man. I'll show you one of my videos that I actually
So it gets hot? It gets hot or something, so you need to have that. That's not that water.
it will get hot. Yeah. So I keep a fan. I started keeping a fan. Yeah, it's a fan. I started putting my fan on it. It'll get hot.
Belinda ain't playing. She got like
Yeah, she done
over
dived
the
in.
corner.
She wasn't waiting on me. She wasn't waiting on me.
Yeah, where you fit in.
Yeah.
This is the video that I did. It's a last night video I did.
Boy did today. He was playing good when I left.
And so you can see how you can turn this back.
3-4 shots back.
Yeah, you can turn it and see. Yeah.
Then he gonna retire. He gonna say, no, he ain't retire. He's trying to get that. He's trying to win
Is that a specific software? Or?
YouTube.
He's close, man. I mean, he's on every
Get on YouTube. I mean,
He's on every
no, this is the format of the video. It's formatted for 360. So if you have a smartphone, anybody's phone, you can do that. Just go around and look at it. So that's separate. And it's all Samsung, but you can use a camera like this to actually, do that type of 360. Oh yeah, it's not. A lot of people walk around, they ride bikes and they put them on their helmets and ride.
GoPro style.
So now, what's the input for that? So you have to have something like that to maybe do that 360 on your phone?
Yeah,
So it has to be recorded in that format.
right, it has to be
speed cameras is it?
So that's a 360. That's Samsung 360. Yeah. So it's taking a, like if you was watching this, you could see everything in this room. You could just move your phone around and see everything from the point of the camera. Yeah. So the camera, this is by itself. You can get that and connect to any smartphone. Doesn't matter. And I got this software. When you get it, you just download the Samsung 360 software, and you can see I can see anywhere up, down, you know, around the room.
Wow.
You know,
Even though that camera pointing this way.
yeah,
It doesn't matter.
it's got two lenses on it, so it's giving you a 360 view of the
How's the
entire.
audio from it?
It's coming through the camera. I mean, the audio's on the video when you film it.
You did really good.
Oh yeah, it's recording everything you're saying right now. Yeah.
Oh,
I like that.
you didn't mention that.
Recording both audio and video
Was it,
right now.
it wasn't recording when we were rehashing last week, was it?
No.
My name is Henry Washington.
Right.
Mine too.
Yeah.
You say you can use that with any smartphone. Don't have to be a Samsung.
Yep. I mean, that's what I do. My sermons, I recorded with it. So, we go get them out of Best Buy. There must be a family reunion.
It is. They from Buffalo.
Oh.
So be careful because they start flipping tables.
It's over with. Buffalo. Yeah. I love their food, but I don't like how they do business.
I got some fresh fish coming.
They just, I was chatting with the security guy. When they rolled up. He was saying they stay busy.
Ain't no black bread over here.
A year here. And they never have had enough parking.
Correct. If you got a Texas toast, you be okay.
Talking about some incidences recently in some of the neighboring properties. Something called a U-bar around.
Yes. Either across the street or right next door. Somewhere.
Apparently some girl got shot on 4th of July.
Really?
By some other girl over some boy. Been a bunch of car break-ins over by the movie theater. And that's in spite of, he had a sidearm. There's plenty of them around and police. They still getting it in.
Yep.
Well, then they told me to take a right. And I'm like, but I'm in the left hand. You know,
Maybe you need to discharge your sidearm.
so I'm in the left hand lane. Then at the last
Make it
minute,
out of, send a strong message. Leave the body laying there a little while.
did the loop, right? It took me through that shopping center over there. Did the loop, came out. Then
That's
going
why,
up.
Go back to your
Kept me going and said, you have a right.
that's why Rosa
Still on Canton.
want to move down the fed there.
I know. It's
Over
a,
the bridge. Turn around.
we can't have nothing.
This time I turned, when I went down, it told me to turn left. No, I didn't. But I'm like, why couldn't tell me this like this? So I turned the corner and came around. And they snaked me through. But then he tried to put me right back down the road. I said, no, I turned around.
I'm gonna just put this up right here.
And I
I
came
don't want
up.
to put nothing on the table.
I thought she was bringing me like.
I did.
Nah, ain't nothing.
I should have bring me a plate. But the leftovers,
She said, lick the sauce.
lick the sauce.
What you gonna get your food?
That's not mine. That's my wife.
Hey, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah,
is.
for sure.
We good.
You done. When you settle down,
Said
we'll
about
go
an
ahead
hour
and get
ago
you.
she was hungry.
have to take a lot of heavy equipment.
You just need to tell people when it's on and
Yes.
broadcasting.
Right. Right.
Don't forget that part.
When it's recording.
My name is Henry Washington.
As previously stated.
Now you eat, dog.
With mac and green beans.
That's it.
Right, right.
No, I wasn't trying. His hands were just
I
hands did pop up.
It did,
His
it
hands
did.
popped up.
I was ready.
potato salad and coleslaw.
Don't go over there.
They
I
said
know.
best for last.
Ah, okay, okay.
Must be.
Appreciate you.
Over there.
Colonel, you gonna share the hot sauce or is that just for you?
I thought I'd come and did it for the whole time, but since you asked.
Yes, sir. Say it was bony, huh?
Yeah, it is. A little bony.
I gotta be careful.
Spit out of you already.
I like to just eat my fish.
This ain't bad for me. I'm
Good,
usually
yo.
eating fish with the bone in, period. All of them.
Better be careful.
When you first hit Destiny, was Sister Bedford still around?
I don't remember.
Older board member, female.
Unexpected.
She used to, she was for a while there, she was making like fish and grits for breakfast and baking all kind of stuff like every day.
What?
Staff was doing well and I was in between jobs and I was,
That, just sounds familiar.
it was like legendary.
You know, Sister Johnson took me underneath her wing when I got there.
Brad's wife. Which is interesting because she don't fool with a whole lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't talked to her in a while, I need to give her a call. Yeah, she grabbed hold of me real quick.
Fred made it to Alon's party.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he turned out. I guess the school year started up for him. Assume he's still teaching over there.
You know, Sister Johnson was, at that time, she was doing some
Pastor's assistant, and she had her mom and her aunt.
Yeah.
She used to blog and post a lot of
Yeah.
elder care tips.
Hey, you got me paranoid. I'm chewing. I'm nibbling on this right
Pay
here.
attention. Just pay attention.
Yeah.
Remember, you being streamed.
I know, right? Live. Henry Washington Show.
Have your video getting the how many
Right.
done to you.
That would be high ratings on the show,
Oh my
wouldn't it?
goodness. Oh my goodness.
I ain't even a little bit mad.
All right.
What's the time at?
I am at 8 o'clock right now. I'm behind. Trying to make everybody eat.
Host got served last, so I don't think it matters what time it is. How's your chicken? Pretty good? I always wonder when they smother it, cover it in sauce, if it's just, you know, they're trying to hide something.
It's not dry.
Was it worth the wait?
It wasn't for this peach drink.
You know what I mean?
What is it, catfish?
It's fighting.
Everybody have does anybody need Harry's card? Does everybody have Harry's card at the table? I just want to make sure. Okay. They got your card.
She's trying to be hilarious.
I just want to make sure.
2 pancakes.
Hey, you heard that? You heard it.
2 pancakes.
Let me tell you what you brought in. When he went to pick him up, they went to IHOP. He texted me and asked me, what would you like? So I said, oh, you can give me some pancakes. Now, you know I eat a lot, right?
Yes, that's true.
Rob brought me home 2 pancakes.
Leave off of that.
2 pancakes. I ain't never ate 2 pancakes a day in my life.
Just 2 dollars.
That's a rookie mistake. I'm sure it won't happen
Like
again.
That's the last time that happened. Oh, you know, you can go there.
Are they getting ready to leave?
But she said once they leave, she don't let everybody else back in. That's what the waitress said. Yes, okay. Told me no.
We did.
I said what I want to say.
Yep.
Yeah. They can't hear what I'm saying.
Right. You know, but in our next event, women need to hear what we got to say.
I understand, but right now,
But no, this is us.
they got children in there.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. I don't need that. That look good though.
What? But you don't need it. You get that rush? You need it.
Yeah, twitch. I'll be.
We'll be twitching.
So one time, that's real. Slow motion.
I'm thinking about pulling out Wednesday evening to go to DC.
I've been a quarter.
Hey,
Until I
I'm thinking about pulling out Wednesday evening.
Damn,
to
why
go
I
to
don't
DC.
feel like whatever.
what's the service?
Friday.
Yeah, you told me that. Terrorist. Yes. I tell you,
Have you tried it?
that boy was a fool.
Woo!
That boy was a fool. You mean now? Used to be. Right, not now.
Still better than potato salad. I
That
had a long
joke.
time.
Oh, yeah?
Ain't no matter.
I've never had that potato salad.
Oh, they food off the chain. You can't beat it. I mean, you said you go to Eddie Hall.
Right.
You know
But-
so-and-so?
Their food is good.
You see, I'm almost full, man.
It
It was too much food.
Back in the day. Yeah.
Fish for
That ain't what you meant.
There you are, man.
Like, dude, yeah, in the world.
This much in one fell swoop.
So when I see her,
It'll be a snack or something later on.
man, get out of here. Dude, man, all right. Come on, man. I told you I talked to him. You talked to who? TC. Oh, you did? No. Remember I called you. I talked to you.
I could be the guy. I haven't run into all my bones.
About that,
I got a couple.
right. So,
This is what they call filet. It's supposed to be
his highlights in his Bible ain't. You know, he don't a normal car.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Oh, now I see.
It's gonna have to help.
Yeah. Threw me off.
Leave it off.
I was in a slingshot. All I need is water. He got a slingshot.
That joke.
He's a clown.
We don't need no extra meat. I'm saying,
It's on the man.
I
Go fishing every day.
didn't know.
Every day. I said, TC, why did you become a cop? I'm an institutional. I'm an institutional. I got to own a uniform.
They don't really.
He sent me the picture. Whenever they did something crazy, he would send me the video. I said, man, don't show us nobody. They didn't tell you. Correct. They didn't sit in the world when they
That's a real story.
sprayed it all in the face.
Huh?
Like, don't show nobody. Don't show nobody.
Or it does it automatically. Hey, it starts automatically.
I just think you got a video that started by itself because it's coming from online.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get this to go.
All right.
No mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't gonna be able to do it.
I'm gonna need a little.
That's what I do. I didn't put it up there. I can't, trying to get it.
What you even talking about?
I was gonna try to do it, but I don't think I can.
You got like a 10% of your meal left and you want it to go.
Yep.
You want us to go box, sir?
Don't make him, I wouldn't give him nothing. I might give him an extra napkin so he could put it in his pocket. Wasting no
Bring
styrofoam.
one of them Texas toast and take home with you. Ah,
What do you want me in?
there it is.
What do you want me in?
Thank you. My request is actually legitimate.
Gotta go with the roll when it rolls. Might take the stuff home.
Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Ain't nothing like it here in Atlanta.
I ain't complaining about my own farmer either. Other than the lack of vodka.
You flew in. You flew in.
Got started to drive like
Sorry, him.
all you take, like, get here, I'll take you everywhere. I got something in the back of my mind.
I turned the crack with it. I turned the crack with it today. Get in the day or
That's
something.
yesterday. Yeah, I got it. But I don't mind.
He's the hardest working man I ever did.
And Darius, something like that.
The hardest working man I never met. I mean, dude,
He's here. Yeah. It's some shit.
grandfather worked really hard. Thank you.
It's back to my mind. Very, very crazy.
You're right on the
Well,
exit.
he ran the people that owned them over. I mean, he's the only reason. They just blessed him. They just, him working there and stuff made this stuff blow up. And they just did him dirty. And, he had gotten saved previously. That's part of why he was hanging in. Finally, it's like,
Last time I was over there
they don't have no ethics. unless you properly document
That's right.
photo evidence.
That's right.
Set your friends up by live streaming without letting them know.
Say, we got the 360 right.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. Okay, here we go. We back up.
Take two.
You can't lose. I'm gonna stay away from him. So I'm gonna come back in. I was out the picture. Okay. I was out the picture.
Can't have that.
No. No.
Why you didn't try tonight? Hey, what's your girl, man? We can't hear what you saying.
Can you hear me now? Test it, 1, 2, test 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Am I too close? Am I too close to the mic? Am I too close? Okay,
You're too close to those mics.
Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Is that not enough?
Yeah, turn that one down.
Can you hear you over the feedback?
Test 1, 2, test 1, 2.
That's better.
Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start our interviews. Test 1, 2.
It is individual.
Yo,
There you go. Is that good? I get it. I get it. I had 8 cases. I get it. Barry went up to the church and pulled up his book. My mother-in-law went through the book. They just won't give it away. So they'll pick up a trailer and just go to a church and say, work the crowd.
Get them to participate.
We do it for Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
That's why I asked you to drive.
Okay, thank you.
So they take care of those.
All right, so he's gonna get right to it. So we're broadcasting live from Kingdom Boss Man Cave right here. This is a radio, and we have a beautiful young lady. Chloe
building.
And y'all, she's so awesome. She's so awesome. Like, she's on top of this whole room. Like, she's handling business.
For sure.
But our question we have for her tonight for this men conference is, Mo?
What can us as men do to better the community? I said, what can us as men do to help the community?
I personally believe for men to help the community, y'all start sticking together. For me personally, I see a lot of young boys and everybody trying to make their own way. Instead of sticking together, unity is the way to success.
That's deep. And that's how I feel. Because love goes a long way. A lot of people don't know that love goes a long way. If you love one another, you guys come together and build things and go further in life. And if we don't have love for each other, which a lot of these young cats don't have love. They think it's all about them. And they try to do everything on their own. So they try to discredit or think love is weak. But love ain't weak. Love is the strongest thing you can have. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
We thank you.
For sure.
We switching mics back and forth. Third time. Well, you have any social media you want us to follow you or something?
Actually, I do. It's close from H to CHLOFRNINSTA.
That's what's up. We're going to be with you.
We definitely gonna do what you want. We actually have our TV show that we're going on. That's going to be broadcasting real cool on Apple TV. Yeah. So we're looking for photographers, we're looking for actors, we're looking for singers, rappers, models, all different type of things. Because we got a lot of links with Robert Mike Smokey and Janae and our LLC, the business that we own.
Thank you, Chloe.
Nice to meet you too.
We'll be back with our next interviewer. Oh, we off.
Hey, you got
I gotta work that out. Y'all need a cut, what y'all need?
But this is
That was
what
one
he's
of
doing.
them.
You gotta say that.
What's that, Larry?
Yeah.
You know what, Larry?
Instagram, but I didn't understand.
Aaron.
And we're back. Rock the night with Smoking E. Janae.
For sure.
I'm E. Janae. There she
We're going to
is.
smoke.
And it's E. Janae, Mr. Washington. But anyway, I'll work on her later. We're broadcasting live right here. This is the restaurant with the Kingdom Boss Man Cave Power Hour. Happy Hour. That's what it is. Happy Hour. Yes. And we have Aaron right here with us. And we want to ask him the same question we asked Chloe is, what do you think men can do, what more can men do in this community?
They can set a better example. You know, I think that's one thing that men don't realize that they have to do. Just show yourself. Show your face in the community. Have a presence. You know, like go to football games, coach football games, basketball, soccer, baseball, whatever. If you have a presence in a young man's life or a young child at all, as a man, you can impart all types of knowledge, wisdom, and courage in that life. If we can teach our community that perseverance, strength, and God is the way, then we can do anything.
That's what's up. That's right. Because men presence is very strong. Like, y'all can stay in the room me or women and kids and just change things. So, the presence of a man is very important. You will be back. I'm your girl, Janae.
How old are you?
I'm turning 19 on the 18th.
Okay. Hey, both out there in August. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? She's an August.
Whatever. Anyway, this is Rock the Night with Smoking E. Janae. And we'll be back with our next interview.
Class of 2022.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That one worked out pretty good. Y'all did that one pretty good. Yeah, that one was good. Yeah.
You didn't cut too early or nothing. You got the whole thing.
B learned pretty quick. You learned pretty quick, sis.
Hey, you better go ahead and step forward there.
I'm just a quick learner. No, I can't.
Go ahead and step forward there.
Look, I'm at 80% trying to get to 100. I can't do that. I can't do that. These old niggas will not do it anymore.
Just gotta tape them up before you go. That's all.
Yeah, ice and apples. Yeah.
If you're on top of your game, you iced before.
There you go. Yep. Got some elderly wisdom coming. Yeah, there you go. Okay, what can we expect? So you're the resident Buffalo.
I left 30 years ago. I'm not sure what they do anymore. I'm just pleased there wasn't a fight.
A family fight too.
Yeah, it was kind.
Call yourself trying to jump in and everybody jumping on you.
I learned that a long time ago.
Yeah. I see how you all the time.
All the time.
The inner diva just popped out.
My father taught me that, okay? Man cave.
Wow. Cha-ching.
Hey, it's your girl, Janae.
It's your boy Smoker. We make all day, every day.
And we are back at the Kingdom Boss Man Cave.
Happy hour.
That's what it is.
Yes, it is.
That's exactly what it is.
Exactly.
And we have Mr. Dana here, and we're going to talk to him about the same thing that we talked to the other people. Let's go, Smoke.
You as a man and us fellow men in here, what do you think we need to do more in the community to help uplift the community?
Well, I think the first thing that we need to do is make sure that we renewed our mind and we have the Lord first. That's the key. That's the basic, that's the foundation. Once that foundation is laid, well, then you don't have to really worry about falling back on anything because Jesus is what you can fall back on.
All right.
And he'll take that, whatever it is that you're bringing with you, he'll take that and you'll be able to bounce anything, any type of circumstance that you'll have against him. He'll take it for you. That's the first thing. Have to renew our minds and have the Lord in our life. Then we have to make sure that we know our word. Because once we can accept our value, well, it takes a lot of the pettiness out of things that we might do, things that we might believe, things that we let come to us, things that we will say out of us. So once we know our worth and our value, it takes the small things out and you're able to look things in a larger perspective. And that perspective will allow you to utilize the knowledge that you've had instilled or seek knowledge that you don't have. So it'll give you an opportunity to take advantage of the grace that you've been given.
That's it right there. We're done. Yeah.
You got to clap for him. Thank you, Mr. Dana. Do you have social media or a church or whatever you would like to give to the people?
Well, the church is in us. So,
Okay. Okay. It's over.
drop the mic.
Man cave done, dog. Yeah. There ain't no more speeches.
It's really about both nights.
Yeah.
It's really about what you allow within yourself. number of people who haven't had their foundation set properly in our community. So what happens is that we lose sight of our value, and in losing sight of our value, we allow ourselves to do things that are not within our scope or scheme. Once we do that, then we fall into the system, and the system takes over. Next thing you know, you have no work. Your value is decreased. Things like savings, homes, the monetary values that you should have, you should be bringing to your family as a man, especially in the community, we don't get an opportunity to do. So what we have to do is we have to start at the very beginning, and that's the foundation. That's Jesus Christ. Once we have that, then we'll be able to take advantage of all the gifts that he's given us. And me, myself, I have a testimony where he took my life and was able to deliver me from a 20-year bondage. He was able to break the bondage in a moment. And all the things that were discounted were now at full value.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, man. I appreciate your time, man.
All right, you've been with Rock the Mic with Smoking Evening
For sure.
at the Kingdom Boss Man Cave Happy Hour.
That mic was
We'll
rock.
be back.
For sure.
Yeah. That mic was rock right there. Thank you. That's good. That's good. Hey, now you can take me off the agenda. What he said.
What he said?
Yeah, what he
right
said.
there.
And that's it. Yep. I ain't gotta say no more. That's it.
Alright, so what we doing now? We doing it for interview or?
Hey, man, you know, I'm going to let y'all know that had to come through because I don't know if y'all noticed, this mic was messing up all day, like right now.
Yeah.
And while he was talking,
It did.
none of that stuff happened.
No. Yeah.
So it was meant for him to get that out of there.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Another thing, she ain't never say what we do, man. We rock the mic with Smoke Each Day, LLC. We have our own company. We're also doing a TV show that's coming on Roku and Apple TV.
All right.
So, you know, we doing big things, man. Follow us on everything. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that. Rock the mic, Smoke Each Day.
Stop. You came here just for this? You came to Atlanta just for this? That's good stuff.
The brothers.
That's what it's about.
It's not always about me.
That's right. Yeah.
I got to get one. You got a card on it?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm able to, but maneuver a little bit more now, so.
Okay. Good. We gotta do some orders once I get my training going.
Okay.
The training is the face,
Okay.
but there are other life skills that we hand off to young men.
Right. Okay.
That we need.
We'll take this one. Okay.
I hope I get a tip.
Hey, yes.
I hope I get a tip.
Yes.
Yes.
Your gift. Your
Doing
gift.
a whole lot of
That's
stuff.
right. Yeah,
What gift?
you're working hard.
Yeah, my gift.
Y'all friends.
She needs a tip.
Right.
He's gonna take care of me. He's gonna tip.
He said, look down there.
He's gonna tip you.
Right. But I was.
That's why your mic went out.
Is it out now?
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay, there you go.
He came back. Like that.
So you're feeble, man.
My mobile's on the back.
Okay. I got you.
Saying quick too. Now give us do this when you turn it on.
There you go.
Hey,
Okay, wait a minute.
oh, I thought you were
She was practicing. She was
Yeah, you got the
practicing.
voice.
She was practicing.
Look, this is my first day.
She learning now.
Good job. You're
Now,
doing
we're gonna have you on
awesome.
our production team. You
You're
gotta get
doing
together.
awesome.
Right.
Hey, it's your girl, Janae. We couldn't hear him. He smoked, rapping beat more all day, every day. And we are back. Yeah, what he say? We are back live at Kingdom Ball's Man Cave Happy Hour. And we have LaCarrion here, who was the winner to get his journal published as a book. Y'all give him a hand for that. And he's a senior in high school. How awesome is that?
Awesome. On a TV show.
Yeah. That's smart right there. And he a dude too. I mean, not me of course you see, but I'm just saying like guys usually don't do writing like that, like take it seriously at that age. Most of the time, because they into sports and stuff like that, which is cool. But writing is just another level of intelligence. So I'm just excited and happy and proud of you. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Good. That's good stuff.
All right. So Smoke, get a question. Let's go.
See, I knew she was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna do that. Yeah. All right. So as a man, for other fellow men, what do you think we need to do to improve the community?
Well, I think we need to focus more on the youth. I mean, it's already enough youth programs out here, but they can also do more, a lot more. I feel like when you see other men reaching out to younger men, it makes them take that step forward and say, okay, I can do this when I get older. You have a nice role model. Like for myself, I was going down a rough path, and then I met Mr. Henry, and he just helped me turn my life around and get it together. And now I'm really just focused on college and doing better.
For sure. Yeah, because y'all are future. And a lot of these men is not focused, you know. And the thing is, a lot of young men don't know what most men downfall was, is they be focusing on these young, low, fast girls. And that's the one thing I learned that is a downfall for most men. They follow these young, low, fast girls, and they can't focus on themselves because guess what? At the age I am, them girls are still here. And they don't think that. They think that now is the time when they're young, so they're so hypnotized and mesmerized by these little young chicks that they can't focus on themselves and think about the future. And that's the one thing that I think a lot of young men don't have in them, and don't have a man to show them, like, okay, I know these chicks out here, but guess what? How many chicks you see my age doing the same thing that they're doing at your age? So, you know, if you stay focused on your future and you focus on yourself and then deal with yourself, and then that will be able to help you deal with others, because you can't deal with others or help others if you ain't deal with yourself first. So you got to deal with that first, focus on self, and then that will be able to put you in a position to help others. And once you're there, then you can prevail for everybody. You know, that will help the community in my eyes. So, you know, I think that's most.
So let's ask King what he thinks is some of the downfalls that men have, or guys his age have.
Just circumstance, I believe. Sometimes bad things happen, and there's nothing you can do to control it. You just put you in a bad situation, or you just get put in a spot where you just gotta make a split decision. And sometimes it might not always be the right decision, but as long as you make it better going forward and you learn from your mistakes, that's what makes it better. But a lot of men downfall from just being alone. They don't have like a strong support system, and when you don't have people like backing you and telling you that you can do great or that they believe in you, then it makes it a little bit more harder to make the journey.
I got you. That's what's up. All right, King, do you have any social media you would like for us to follow you and check you out? Especially this book that you got coming out.
Actually, the book will come out. I don't have a set date, but I'm gonna come out.
Summer 19?
Yeah,
Summer
19. The social media drops soon with that as well, because I want to do a more professionalized social media account, so it's coming soon.
That's what's up. We'll be watching. We'll follow your personal page, and then we'll go from there. All right, you've been tuning in to Rock the Night with Smokey each day.
For sure.
Live at the Kingdom Boss Man Cave Happy Hour. And we'll be back.
For sure.
I mean, no, but I can't wait. Like, this ain't
Yeah.
what? Man, future? I ain't there. What? What's happening right now? What's going on right now?
The power of the investment, right?
There you
That's
go.
been made.
Yep, yep. Yep.
It's showing up.
It is showing up. That's awesome.
But Dana, classic. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Dope man. He just made it up.
You linked up
Get
with
to
him.
the chopper.
You linked up with him.
Just chatted.
Hey, it's your girl, Janae.
It's your boy Smoke Work People all day, every day.
And we are live broadcasting right here. This is in radio with the Kingdom Boss Man Cave Happy Hour.
For sure.
Yeah. And right now we have Kevin here with us. So Kevin, Smoke, let's go.
There she go. There she
Like
go.
I set it up, then I
You
push
see
it
the
up. You know
toe?
what I'm saying? I cooked the meal and I gave you the plate. There you go. Your turn.
Wow.
Hey, y'all see how she did me, right? Y'all see how she did me?
Girl, I'm top of
Look, I
that.
ain't know that. But anyway, Mr. Kevin, man. So what do you think you can do as a man or as fellow men can do to help the community and help us strive forward?
I like that. I'll hold it.
She got you too.
Yeah.
Right.
But I really like things that have been said, and I agree with them. Everything set an example, getting your own self straight, and having that relationship with Jesus Christ. Those are great things, and I think as you do those things, and make sure that you're doing what you can do for your family. I like one thing that I heard is that the family is the building block of our community. You know what I mean? So it's like first we have to get our families, straight and everything like that, and be leaders, providers, protectors of our families. And then I think the next level after that is joining arms together and looking at, okay, well, what can we do as a community? What are the problems in our community? And whether that's, seeing more men in city council or seeing more men, in the school board or, in the schools or whatever, just looking for those opportunities to get out there and use our gifts and talents, etc.
So what would you do personally if you had all the power to do it? What would you do personally to help the community?
What would I do?
Where would you start initially?
Wow.
Running for school board.
Well, actually, I think, one program that I'm involved with now, if I can do a little bit of a plug, is I work with the Cobb County Board of Health, and we have a fatherhood program. And what we're trying to do is connect older men of the community, the men a lot of times that have raised kids but still kind of relate to the struggles or whatnot of different adversity, and having them come in as mentors and that actually mentoring younger fathers. I think I would really try to get behind that more, the fatherhood movement, etc., and to really try to break the cycle of fatherlessness, in our communities that we see. So I think that would probably be where I would start, and that would probably be enough work. I wouldn't even get to the
Is you got any questions for him?
No, you're good. You did awesome. Yeah, that was amazing.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, Kevin. Kevin just left. He left again. Kevin just left, and he didn't even come back. Anyway, it's your girl,
It's your
Janae.
boy Smoke Work People all day, every
And
day.
we'll be back with our next one.
For sure. I'll be back with our next one.
I'm going to introduce everybody.
Y'all funny.
And I'm putting it together, you know what I'm saying? Chop it up, put it together, you know what I'm saying? It's like a puzzle.
Smoke, keep fighting to get a word in edgewise. I see you, man. Keep fighting.
Yeah. So he's doing the one thing. What happened? Okay, whatever he just said. Okay. So you want to talk?
They got
Yeah, it's your boy Smoke with people all day. Chilling with.
Oh, man. You always like to talk. I can't believe you don't want to talk today.
You done slayed up in here, so you better take advantage, because you might not have another time.
Nah, you doing good, Smoke. You doing
Oh, for real? That's how we feel? Hey, it's your girl, Ejanae.
It's your boy Smoke with people all day, every day.
And you are with Rock the Mic with Smoke and Ejanae, and this is it radio at Kingdom Boss Man Cave Happy Hour. Hey.
What's up?
And we have Jonathan here with us. How you doing, Jonathan?
Hey, Jonathan, I need that shirt.
What did it say?
That purple rain. I need that shirt right there. You know what I'm talking about?
Purple rain.
You don't know about print, you know, coach. Better get together, man.
Anywho, we talking about Man Cave.
Hey, Jonathan, I appreciate you coming here. Ejanae, take it away.
All right, so Jonathan, since they try to put me on the spot, you know I'm ready all the time, all day, every day, smoke. So Jonathan, as a man, how old are you, first of all?
I'm 18. I'll be 19 in 2 months.
That's good.
I love it when the young people say, in 2 months I'm going to be 19.
Legally.
Later on this month, I'm going to be another year older. That's what we say when we get older. Bless the Lord, hallelujah. Anyway, Jonathan. He called it older. So Jonathan, as a young man, what do you think young men at your age can do to help the community?
I think young men my age could, reach out to kids even younger than we are and help build them up. Because people my age, we've been through a lot already. As far as like adolescence, that's a lot. And then with me being in college now, that's even more pressure added on. And I feel like if teenagers help try to influence the youth and build them up and give them confidence, they'll take that and they'll pass it on to the next generation and so on and so forth.
Cool. With that being said, because I deal with students all day, every day for the past 5 years, like I really got into the school system. And so I do understand the older kids have a lot of influence. So what have you done personally that you can remember or know of to help at least one young man change?
Well, I have a little brother, and my little brother's kind of a violent kid, but we started hanging out a bit more, and I was trying to guide him and tell him, like, you can't just handle your issues with violence or through yelling at folks. There are other ways to handle the problems, like you just talk to people. Sometimes just being there for younger people and just giving them somebody to, like, interact with, and somebody that wants to listen and, like, cares about their issues is enough.
Awesome. That's awesome. You want to talk now? I thought you wanted me to talk.
Now, let me ask you something. Now, is your little brother using you as an excuse? Because this is a big boy right here. This is a big boy right here. He ain't using you. I get my big brother on you.
No, he's...
It sounds like you want to say it.
No, he's wild. He likes to handle his business for himself. So.
Yeah, but, as long as you keep setting that great example, he'll follow in place. You know what I mean? Sometimes it might take longer than others, for them to realize and open their eyes and see things. But, as long as you keep trying to instill that into him and keep talking to him every day, he'll eventually come around.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I hope that what I'm telling him, he'll pass on to, like, his kids, or even in his school, he'll help influence the youth of his school as well.
All right, so what do you think that the older generation could do to help the community? Since you're already talking in the aspect of your generation and your age range, what do you think us old heads can do? I ain't old, each day old. Shh, don't let her fool you.
It's kind of a similar thing. You just, because a lot of us have our problems, and, people with experience can help influence the next generation. And my father helps influence me, my grandfather helped influence him, and, if we just keep pushing a positive narrative in our community, respecting women, going to church from time to time, just, talking to each other, being there, listening,
just keeping each other on the right and holding each other accountable when we make mistakes. You know, we can come out on top.
For sure.
Thanks, Jonathan. Jonathan, you have a social media you would like to give us?
Yes, it's corny though.
Why is corny?
It's SoLame99 on Instagram.
Oh, wait, hold on.
So lame, 99.
You said so lame?
Yeah. Made it when I was 13.
I believe it.
That's that 13-year-old type thing.
I understand now. Side note, I'm going to change it.
ASAP.
But you are awesome. You're awesome.
Appreciate it, Jonathan.
Thank you. Appreciate you for your time. It's your girl, Janae.
It's your boy Smoke Rubber Demo all day, every day.
And we'll be back.
I can't hear you.
My mic went out.
Did he use the word narrative?
He used the word accountable.
Yes.
You
guys sure?
I can't.
That's good.
My brother from Buffalo covered everything.
Yeah. He said it was good.
All right, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to start with our panel.
Oh, yeah, because that means I got to leave. They want to talk about man stuff.
Yeah.
I ain't no man.
We're gonna start with how some women with mics just dominate everything.
First of all.
Hey, that's why we got a producer now. So when we do our show, we cut her out.
Henry Washington.
You got a junior over here?
I'm the third.
And you the what?
He the third too.
Okay, so either y'all playing or y'all for real. But y'all not can, but y'all can.
No, for real, that's your name.
I ain't giving you no information.
You want to give me information? That's okay, let me take a picture of you. I'll Google it. I got Google since he police over there. He showed me a lot of enforcement things, law enforcement things that they be doing. I'm gonna take a picture of you.
Right.
And I'm
Show
gonna
me some
add
stuff too.
Let me see the movie up. Yes. Yes.
Don't give up, Smoke. Keep popping in. Keep popping in. They can't delete them all.
First of all, get your whole hand on your face.
Oh.
You must have a channel issue. Boy, that's just horrible.
The iPad Pro.
I don't know if I'm saying see it.
Well, you remember he wasn't signal.
Yeah.
Static.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm
That's the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Right.
I just shoot, move, and communicate.
Speeding tickets and arrest.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to just introduce
Each one of you all come up to the seat, and then they'll get our photographer, camera person, start to get us in, start videoing once we get seated.
Okay. Do we need a microphone?
Now you don't.
Okay.
That'll work, because I was going to say, I wasn't going to use it. I was not going to use it.
Check on.
Yeah.
But lock,
Okay.
keep that lock.
Now I'm a waitress. Ah.
You got pictures of it already?
Yeah. I got pictures of
Oh,
it.
you got pictures of it.
She's just been complaining about doing all this work.
No, him. That was for him. Let you do you.
I'm trying. I got you. Okay.
What are those?
These are like huge strawberries. She said everything is edible on the strawberry. I still wouldn't eat it. The sign having no taste too good. Anybody?
My shit was going up looking at that.
I'm telling you. Oh my God. Let me see the
Prostate cancer awareness and then the Kingdom Moss logo.
See, I got something else to put in my body.
Well, you got something to put in there, not something else, because you don't have nothing right now.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh my God, yeah.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to have to go. I'll put that on my desk for about 3 days or so and then throw it away.
No? You want a strawberry honey? You've been working hard. Oh, they're cute.
Chloe, you've been killing it.
Yeah.
You've been killing it.
Y'all know it's like the funnest day I done had it working a long time.
Really? It's not fun here?
Here?
Right here, like right here.
I mean, today it was.
Oh, because of us?
Yeah.
Really?
They stress me out. I'm used to like sweating bullets and running back and forth.
So why did they send you back here with us? It could have been worse.
No, because see, I dumped the lobby for you.
You what?
I dumped the lobby for y'all, so I can take
Oh, okay.
like actually serve y'all instead of
Right.
like running back.
Okay.
Good.
So in other words, we came in
A lot
handy.
less stress.
Yes.
A lot less stress.
We came in handy.
And on a Saturday night, this ain't nothing but blessing. Okay. For real.
No, it does.
Yes, indeed.
Wasn't buying
No, no.
We're good. Sure.
All right.
But we appreciate you.
Really
Sure
do.
do.
Really do.
Y'all leaving? Where she go?
All right.
Her number.
Hey,
Hit her up on
Smoke.
Facebook.
Look for Leo Da Vinci to get in touch with y'all, man.
All right, man, this shit is up.
Yeah. I
Man.
already gave
I
him.
wish I could say, but I just left work and showered, changed clothes, and came right out here.
Appreciate you.
You got work in the morning.
Okay. Good to see you, man.
Nice to meet you, fellas.
Yep.
Right back here, bro.
All right, Smoke, I'll hit you up.
All right.
Yep.
Y'all need to get his autograph.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, famous.
Yep.
I'm working hard to be famous.
You already there, man.
Just gotta make sure the numbers right.
There you go. Yeah, chocolate.
I'm be pinging out the wall tonight.
Yeah.
You pinging before that.
So,
You got your sweat towel? Real dog.
We might as well go and get started.
yeah.
We can
let's
sit
do
right
it.
here at the table.
Yeah. Shoot.
Well,
Have
these guys
come
come over
over here and
Yeah.
we ain't gotta,
Y'all want to just sit around the table? We in the man cave now.
Round tables.
Yeah. Okay, so are we live?
yeah. I don't know
For
how
about
many
an hour
times
and a
I can
half
say
now.
that. Yeah. It ain't stopped. But, you know,
Jonathan, we got room for you.
edit it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. So you can edit it?
Yeah. Yeah, this is just raw footage, so
Okay.
you get through, cut it,
Bring the chair, man.
edit pieces. Like those interviews and stuff, we'll make those into individual pieces.
Okay.
Except for those who may be watching right now, they can know how this.
Oh, you're live.
Lucky them.
Yeah.
Raw footage.
Facebook and
Raw footage don't
YouTube.
always work the way you hope it would.
Nah, it don't. It don't.
Hey, man, we ready when you are. We are.
Did you cuss at us?
Yeah, we changed. I'm sorry. So y'all, I didn't brief her on the change. Okay, so we changed up. I'm sorry.
Am I going to just do the video?
Yes, we changed up.
That works.
You know, since everybody's gone, we just gonna use this round table.
Let me help you out. Let me help you out for a second. Let me go ahead and help you out since you changed.
Yeah,
there you go.
that's what I was gonna say.
All right.
Oh, now you want to help out?
Well, I took the cue from you. I learned quick.
Yeah.
All right.
So I don't need a mic, so we good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. So I'm sure that I can. All right, so do you want me to just record the whole session or?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let me know when you're ready.
Hold on. Can y'all do me a favor? Can you switch seats with him?
Sure.
So y'all don't need a mic.
No. No. Good.
Is the door gonna stay open?
Can you, I hate to ask you to.
I got it.
I got a big gift for you, baby. It's all right. Be all right. I appreciate you. Everything copacetic? Okay. I'm ready. We ready. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Henry Washington the third, and I want to welcome you to the Kingdom Boss Man Cave Happy Hour. All right. So as you can see, you know, we've had a lot going on today. We have a lot going on in our communities, and what we're here to do today is talk about those issues we're having in our communities. A lot of you guys gave great interviews early on. Man, this is our first Man Cave event. This is a precursor to what we're doing in December. December is bringing on a whole conglomeration of men and women together to help us figure out how to bring the village back into our communities. So, bottom line up front, I know everybody that's watching, a lot of people that's watching, you've been seeing the radio show, the Peace Within radio show. You've been seeing us all over social media, and we're here again in your face with this program, the Man Cave Happy Hour. We're here tonight at This Is It restaurant right here on Camp Creek Parkway, having a good time, enjoying our food, just fellowshipping amongst each other. To my right, your left, I have my brother, Linnell D. White III. He's going to be here talking to us about health, men's health. He's going to talk to us about leadership in our communities and how to get our men back into our communities. To my left, your right, we have my brother, Dwayne Patton. We're going to talk about some good things, man. My personal spiritual leader. He's the leader of his own youth council. He's a leader in his own community by taking young men out of the community, bringing them into a healthy and safe environment, and teaching them how to be young boys first, then how to grow into young men. So I want to thank you guys for being here and taking the time out to come and fellowship with us in this room and talk about these so important issues. All right? I have my boy Jonathan Hudson over here. What up, Jay?
What's up?
All right, hey, Jay has been with me for a while now. He's in our Arrows program, the Go Get Our Boys, Go Get Our Girls program. He has came from a little pup now to a high school graduate to into college. This is your second year in college, right?
Yes, sir.
And he's about to do the doggone thing and sail to new heights in our communities. Man, I appreciate you, Jonathan, for being here and making it do what it do for our communities. Awesome, awesome. So, first and foremost, our topic, our first session here tonight, is we're going to talk about men's health. Men's health, guys, is near and dear to me. Because for you guys that don't know, I wrote a book called American Hero, A Soldier's Story from Combat to Cancer. You can buy that out, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, on any website, my website, www.henryhwashington3.com. You can check that out there, buy the book there, and definitely read that, and you will get to the ground roots of what cancer is about and how I found out that I had cancer, and that's prostate cancer. So when we're talking about men's health, it goes deep for me, real deep, because my great-grandfather died of prostate cancer. My grandfather died of prostate cancer. My father died of prostate cancer. I was on the verge of dying of prostate cancer if I had not gotten checked early. If I had not gotten checked early. So I submit to this room, to the men in this room, that it's paramount that not just us in this room sit here and say, yes, 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 we need to get checked early. We in this room need to go out in the masses and say, hey, are you getting checked? Hey, young man, when is the last time you had your physical? You know, we as men in our 40s, in our 50s, you know, we are sitting back and we're saying, okay, I don't want to go to the hospital because, you know, it's going to be a bill. I don't want to go to the hospital because I got to go to work. I don't want to go to the hospital because I just don't want to know what I have or if I have anything. But here's the thing, we're dying out of our communities. So we need to be in our communities. So we need to ensure that we're healthy, we're getting checked. And when we find out, whatever the diagnosis may be, when we find that out, we need to hone in on it. Not forget about everything else, but I'm saying hone in on what it is that issue may be. Let's say that issue is cancer, okay? You're going to go through the process. In my book, you'll notice my process, but you're going to go through the process. You're going to be mad. You're going to be angry. You're going to, the people that love you, you're going to shun them away. So I submit to you, man, it's one of those things for me that it took my mother. It took my fraternity brothers. Those people in my life to really get me back to me, to understanding this is not the end. This is the beginning. This is a new life for you. All you got to do is fight. That's why you see when you see everything on social media, it's about me fighting, us fighting, trying to get us back into the realm of whatever that issue may be. It may not be cancer. You know, it may be you're just losing your hair. And I'm not talking about you, Doug. Not talking about you.
Still got power. Given the number of follically challenged brothers around the table, I'm going to say that wasn't a good example.
Yeah. So, I'm telling you, even those things, you know, if you have a problem, attack the problem, okay? Because the people around you, man, when you read this book, you'll understand. But the people around you, they're gonna. I don't like to be baby. You feel me? Unless my wife baby me, but you know. But see, I'm not like. I'm not one, man. I'm not
You
one.
wasn't in danger of us doing it anyway.
You know, I don't. You know, I don't like people coming to. Oh, it's gonna be all right. Everything. You know, I know a friend that had. I don't want to hear that, you know. That ain't okay, God. It's fine, you know, for people that don't understand and they're just trying to comfort you. I don't need the comfort. I appreciate it, but that's not what I really need. You feel me? So here today, we're here to talk about these issues in an open forum and use it as a precursor for us stepping outside of this room and capitalizing on our talk. We're here on social media, we're here videoing, we're here on World Star, we're here on the Peace Within show, and all of the businesses that are here that we've networked together. We see thousands of people each day. And probably a quarter of that are men that we can touch. Believe me, take count next time. We see more women during the day than we really see men. Okay? And then we're asking, now the question becomes, why is that? I counted, I did some research for a whole day. And I ran into more women than I did men. And why? My question then was, why is that? Why don't I see more men? Now, I'm not talking about my frat brothers. That's a given. I'm talking about just the public, general public. Why don't I see more men out doing stuff instead of working? Now, you see them on the street working or something. But I'm talking about fellowshipping or out doing things that's joyful or something like that. Then I came up with the answer, my own answer. And I said, okay, so we're either out working, we're either dead, we're either in jail, or we're just sitting at home, don't want no job. That's just the facts. Has anybody come up with another one?